All right, we are live. We got basketball coming up right now. So
Jeez.
as the only one to win my lock last week, yeah, what's that?
Is it
Five
bad
in a
that is it
row.
bad that I forget what my lock is every time we come back?
Yeah.
What did I have? Who did I pick last week?
Last week you picked.
Oh, because I was the old underdog last
oh,
week, right?
No, not last week. That was
The
2
week
weeks ago.
before. Okay.
You picked Tennessee, but which was a heartbreaker because Tennessee lost by 2.
Well, they didn't
No,
they win?
Tennessee won by 2.
Yeah.
So wait, I won. I lost my lock.
You needed them to. If they got 3, you would have pushed. And
Oh my god!
You missed your lock
That's
by
fine.
1 point.
Locks don't matter. It's all about predictions.
Yeah. You want to know who's winning predictions?
Not me.
Me.
That's okay. I didn't lose though.
You're tied with Danny.
Okay, but I didn't lose the first year.
Anyways, so moving forward,
Oh well, I got
Danny has to read a take that he 1000% believes in.
Yep.
Yeah.
If it's about weight, I'm gonna cry. But,
Okay.
like,
Well,
it is what
I
it
just want
is.
you to read your.
Okay.
Here, Danny wrote it down on my computer, by the way.
Yeah. Okay.
Here you go, Danny.
All right. I'm gonna get my Hey man, you want to know something cool?
Sure, Danny.
What's up, Danny?
Speak.
I think it's finally time, man. I think it's finally time. I think it's a large confession. Finally time for me to come out. So as you guys know, I support this team in Florida, right? This Miami Heat team.
Oh no.
Yes.
Do you want to know something crazy?
What, Danny? What's that?
I've been pulling your legs the whole time.
What?
Yeah, I'm a Magic fan, baby.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. I'm tired of the Heat winning. You know, it's not great. I've been disgusted with what the Heat have been doing recently. So I'm jumping ship. To Orlando. We're on the Magic wagon. We're on the Magic wagon. Cole Anthony and Mo Bamba, pick and roll, Lob City time, the best song ever. And god dang it, it's on the bottom. They're gonna, yeah. You want to know something too? I'm gonna take this mask off for a second. I'm still a better looking human being than Jack Hughes will ever be.
Yeah. Yeah, baby.
That's
all right. We love Danny confidence.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm still single though.
Ladies,
Ladies,
hit. He is the president of WICR. Hit him up.
Stop.
But if
Let's
you
talk hoops.
don't plot against him, because I will plot against you.
Let's talk about my former favorite. Let's talk hoops, bro. Let's go. Let's get to this.
Let's talk basketball. Why the Saints not a basketball reference?
The Heat are in first.
yeah.
The Warriors
I
are
have
in
it up.
first. That's all you need to know.
I have it up. So
Bring up the records.
Okay,
and
so
stuff. Let's see.
I'll go through the top 8 and the notable teams, and I'll start with the Eastern Conference here. My former favorite team, the Miami Heat, is at 1.
My favorite.
What are they? 8-2.
They're 11-5. It's a two-way tie, actually. It's a two-way tie space. It's
a tie.
The Brooklyn Nets are second at 11-5 as well.
Boo!
Hey, they're fun to watch, bro. Kevin's a whole different
Boo!
animal.
Kyrie betrayed your entire franchise.
Kevin's a whole different animal.
He is. I love it.
What's it called? Chi-Town, the Bulls. The Bulls are 10-5. They're third. Who are tied with the Wizards, who are also 10-5. The surprise team of the year so far, probably, right?
Who the Heat just beat last night.
The Heat just beat last
with
night.
another 30-point performance from Jimmy Butler.
And
a sneaky guy to in the MVP conversation.
Jim VP. You got the Charlotte Hornets at 9-7. They've had a good start so far. The 76ers also at 9-7. Then it's your team in the 7th spot.
Bing
a lot of 7s. Bing bong. New York Knicks.
Bing bong. They lost to the Magic
8-7.
twice this year.
How
do you lose to the Magic twice?
Hey man,
Tell me.
Hey, Mo Bamba.
I don't care about Mo Bamba. The last game they played last night, Julius Randle, 32 minutes,
13
13 points in 32 minutes. Are
Good
you
year.
kidding me?
Mo Bamba. Okay, can I finish?
Sorry.
I actually didn't even know this team was in 8th, but the Cavaliers are 9-8.
Oh, but they did lose Colin Sexton. So
they did lose Colin Sexton, and Mobley's going to be out for a bit. And Mobley looks like a stud.
Mobley's been.
He's been
Evan Mobley?
He's been a beast. He's been a beast. And now some notable teams. Hawks, Hawks, Bucks, and Celtics are all 7-8.
Oh,
7-9
poor Trae
respectively.
Young. Oh.
And Trae Young's having a great year. It's not his fault.
Huh?
Trae Young's having a great year this year.
Is this with or without all the ghost foul calls?
Without them, he's having a phenomenal year.
Okay.
I think he's still averaging like 25 and 10. But
I can look.
Jacob can look.
He will look.
He's averaging 25 and something at least.
25 and 11.
what's it called?
What are you doing, Ice Trey?
And that's all for the Eastern Conference. What do you guys want to before when Jacob brings up? I guess we could start off with the Hawks actually.
Trae Young currently on the year, averaging 25 points and 9.2 assists.
Yeah.
He is shooting 44.6% from the field and 36.8% from deep.
Yeah, he's having a great year.
So yeah, he's on track to have he's having a very similar season to last year so far.
Without the free throws though this year, right?
Free throws, with 3 less free throws.
Yeah,
So
so
yeah,
he's
and
having
his
a
free
great
throw
year.
percentage is higher. So no, not 50-40-90, not even close to 50-40-90.
He's having a great year though.
Yeah, Trae Young's having a really great year. Yeah.
You want to talk about the Hawks for a bit, see where they're up to, or do you want to talk a different team?
Probably a different team.
I
Okay.
want to.
I
don't want to.
You want to bring up is actually I'll let you go.
I just wanted to say how upset I am at the Knicks because, they lost to the Magic, and then and RJ Barrett was 0 for 7 from 3.
It happens, man. Sometimes the ball don't go to win.
Like, come on, man! It's
Sometimes-
the Magic.
I was gonna bring up the surprise team in the Eastern Conference and
The
potentially
Wizards.
the surprise team of the year, the Washington Wizards, 10-5. 10-5. They just dropped back-to-back games, unfortunately, so it looks like they're coming back into reality a bit. But they've gotten off to a really hot start. I mean, I don't even know what you want me to. I can see their team stats. Actually,
Yeah, I'm gonna look at some of their players, see who's
You pull up the roster, and I don't think Beal's been playing that well this year. To
Beal
start either.
in his 12 games is averaging 24, 5 and 5. But it's really like right now they have 4 guys averaging double figures: Kuzma, Dinwiddie, and Trez Harrell. You have KCP giving you 9 at the starting position. Daniel Gafford just being a beast. What was it 1.7 blocks, 5 rebounds. It's a deep team, and it's just like a solid, really, really solid team.
It's what's weird too is that like they don't. I guess their best attribute is that they just don't turn the ball over. They only turn the ball over like 13.7 times a game, which ranks in 9th in the league for least turnovers a game. But they don't really lead the league in anything else. They just straight up just don't turn the ball. They don't block many. Like they're top 10 in blocks. They don't really steal the ball too much.
They're top 10 in defensive rating, which is really good.
That is, but they're not shooting
Oh my
great.
God.
They're not shooting great from either end.
happened?
What happened?
Breaking news: Khalil Mack's out for the season.
Really?
Wait,
Yep.
really? This is
Khalil Mack to be placed on IR to have season-ending foot surgery.
Oh wow.
well, that enforces a future thing for a bit later.
Hold up, Vincent. Better draft pick. We have the Bears draft.
Oh!
Hey, that's good.
That means we're gonna have two top 10 picks because we're gonna.
Good for y'all. I mean, prayers up for.
I mean,
Khalil.
you're gonna get a top 5 pick.
Khalil Mack.
Yeah, it's
Great
all
for the
Khalil
Giants,
Mack.
baby.
Poor Khalil.
Oh man, that
Now we can throw money back at Odell.
we're not doing that.
Well, we're not gonna give Saquon money.
But back to basketball. I mean,
Yeah.
they're not really leading the league in anything. But you are right. They made a couple key trades this offseason, and it seemed to
Mainly just unloading
yeah.
Westbrook.
Unloading Westbrook, and they got back very good. Like Kuzma's having a great year so far.
Kuzma's averaging 14 and 9.
Yeah, it's a great season. Montrezl Harrell's bounced back in a big way. Like
They really look good.
Dinwiddie's a really solid point guard.
Shout out Steve.
Shout out to Steve.
Shout out Steve.
Not an all-star, but he's really, really
Not
solid.
better than Chris Middleton.
He's not better than Chris Middleton, but the team as a whole, they just like I don't know. They just find a way to win. They got some good defense. Wes Unseld Jr.'s first year head coach, right?
I believe so.
Yeah,
You know,
he's doing well. They got the
You
guys are
said-
playing well.
you said, sorry, Westbrook. They unloaded Westbrook.
Yeah.
Like I get that. You know what? Kind of like rubs me the wrong way.
What?
With Westbrook, I feel like Westbrook kind of like is always in the same situation as Odell. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like he's on a team, that team isn't doing so hot. He complains or he does something and he's out of there.
But
and
he
goes to
doesn't
a new
really
team.
complain.
He doesn't complain about
Russ.
that. You want to
Russ
hop
is really honestly, Russ is a very overhated player in the league. Like for no reason. Players love to play with Russ. Like Paul George's best year ever
was with Russell.
was with Russell Westbrook.
Kevin Durant's best year. I mean, this year might pass him, but
This year he might.
I mean,
yeah, but
last
he's
year
also
even,
playing
Kevin, he had a
Harden.
great year.
Harden,
last
another
year.
overhated player. But like people like playing Russell Westbrook. Like he is a very talented player. And at the back end of the season, Russ helped lead the Wizards to a playing spot. So like they traded him for depth and all that, which is what the Wizards really needed. And if you're going to play through Bradley Beal, who is a player you can play through, like this does make sense for Washington. The trade made sense for both sides. And right now they're showing off their depth, and it's been good to see. Like you like seeing the smaller guys.
Exactly,
thrive.
especially with the Wizards, they're going through a lot. They missed the John Wall contract. They don't have that anymore, but missing out on
Prime John Wall.
Yeah,
What are you gonna do though? Like
I love that guy.
There's
too.
just
Shout out to
some
John
things that you
Wall,
can't
but-
like. You can't prevent some things, and I feel bad for John Wall.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you want, while we're talking the Lakers, you want me to bring up the Western Conference?
Yeah, bring up the West Coast.
So the West Conference, Golden State, who we're gonna get into in a bit,
Yes.
because that unbelievable. They're top of the conference, 13-2. They're just unbelievable. They're back and they're scary again.
yeah.
Phoenix Suns have won like 10 in a row. They're second in the conference at 11-3. Utah Jazz up there 10-5. Mavs are 9-5. Clippers are 9-6. Nuggets are 9-6. The Grizz are 8-7. And then Portland and LA are tied at 8-8. And then it's just the rest of them. But I mean, do you want to talk Lakers first or Warriors first?
Wait,
'Cause you
hang
can
on,
go
sorry.
either way with them.
Can you just tell? I zoned out. Where are the Lakers and the Clippers?
Clippers are fifth in the conference. They're 9-6. Paul George having a phenomenal year. Shout out to you for being great on my fantasy team.
Okay.
And the Lakers are 8-8, tied for eighth in the conference.
Paul George right now averaging 26 and a half, 8 and 5 with 2 steals, shooting 45 and 36.
He is having a great year.
He is having a great year.
But do you want to talk Lakers or Warriors first? Because we can go either way with this.
Go Warriors.
You want to go Warriors?
Yeah, we'll go Warriors.
So-
I'll let you bring up. You have Steph
So
Curry stats.
Steph Curry, since his 50-point game on the 8th, so it's 6 games, he's averaging 36 points, 7 assists, 5.5 rebounds, 2.2 steals, shooting 47.7% from 3 on nearly 15 attempts. Steph Curry right now is unworldly.
It is not fair. It's amazing that like we're seeing someone that's like a better version than his MVP season.
Yeah,
Man,
he's
it is. Oh my,
He's the best player in basketball right now,
he
and
probably is.
Yeah.
Him or Kevin, one of the two. But
I think right now
yeah,
it's
right now
Curry.
it's got to be
I mean,
Curry right
going
now.
into this year, I said Giannis was going to be the best. Like I was talking, not on the show, obviously, but like I was talking to a bunch of people. Like Giannis is probably the best player going into this season because obviously, why would you not take your last NBA champs? But I mean, even without Clay, and isn't Wiseman hurt right now?
Wiseman's hurt, but he didn't really do that much his rookie year. Clay's coming back around Christmas,
Yeah.
or like, which is
Which is
terrifying.
like, look what Curry's doing. Like, oh my gosh.
I
Like
mean,
he's putting up numbers like in a video game.
Yeah,
Like
it
these are like my career numbers in 2K.
yeah. What's funny is that so yesterday they played a game against the Cavs,
And he outscored the
yeah,
entire team.
wait, so the fourth quarter, so they were down like what was it, like 60? They were down at the end of the third. Forgetting
Yeah, they're down a couple points.
they were down. No, they're down by a good amount. And then Steph Curry outscored the entire team like 20-8.
Yeah, but yeah.
And the Warriors team as a whole outscored them 36-8. And they ended up winning by like 20. It's not fair because Steph Curry can literally, it takes one. It
Yeah.
doesn't even take one sometimes. It just happens. It just like you could blink and he makes like 10 threes.
I know,
It's
I
like,
just
whatever.
have-
He's back into his back-to-back unanimous MVP form,
It's
which is something that a lot of fans really didn't believe he could do, especially like him taking a backseat with Kevin Durant, him getting injured after KD leaving. Like after 2019, there was a lot of like, is Steph like falling off now? And then last year he came out, proved like, hey, I'm still that guy. And this year, like, okay, but can you repeat it? And they're like, okay, let's go in other directions. Like, no, Steph's like,
still that
no,
guy.
I'm repeating it and I'm doing it so that you give me the MVP and not that Serbian guy. Okay, like it's
we love Jokic too.
no,
fair,
we
Jokic-
don't.
Actually, we don't love
deserves-
Jokic,
I like
but-
Jokic.
Nah,
Morris brothers.
Morris brothers.
Bing bong, you're
cannot
wrong.
Cannot say that with a straight face.
Yeah, exactly.
But-
But it really is awesome. And like you said it, Clay's coming back.
Yeah, and it's
We're getting the Splash Bros back for the first time since the 2019 finals.
gonna be horrifying. But it's gonna be again too, like the Warriors when they're like this, it is so much fun to
Yeah,
watch.
it
And it's
is
not just Steph
so much
doing
fun
it
to watch.
either. Like Wiggs is having a good season. I don't know exactly what he's averaging.
He's averaging 17 and 4.
Yeah, he's having a
he's
solid,
he's doing exactly what he's supposed
yeah,
to
he's
do.
having a really solid season. Draymond Green is having the stats obviously aren't going to show, but Draymond Green, the impact is there. Like he's having a great year as well. Kuminga looks solid. I don't think Moses Moody's played that much. I didn't even bring up Jordan Poole yet.
Moses Moody. Moses Moody. Moses Moody.
But Jordan Poole has
Sorry.
a chance to win Sixth Man of the Year this year.
I love
And
Jordan.
it's just
Psych.
Can I just say how good Jordan Poole actually is?
yeah, he's a bucket. He's great. He's having a great year.
I'm
so
pretty
far.
sure we all remember him from college.
Jordan
his
Poole
college
averaging
days.
16.5 points.
Yeah, I think
Kid's a walking bucket.
when Clay comes back, it's Sixth Man of the Year. But potentially.
he has started every single game.
Can I make a?
well, because I'm saying when Clay comes back, he'll come off the bench.
Can I make an assumption?
Sure.
I think when it's Curry's time to go, I'm not saying now. We don't know when that'll be. He could play for 10 more years. He could play for 2 more years. I think if Jordan Poole is still on the Warriors by the time Steph Curry's gone, Jordan Poole will be the number 1 in Golden State.
Maybe
I
could see that.
It's hard to predict.
It's
I
hard to
understand.
predict, but Poole could definitely be that guy.
Yeah, I understand it's hard to predict. I'm just throwing that out there.
But also with all this Curry stuff is the talks of him being the best point guard of all time, which
yeah, we were talking about
that earlier.
I mean, he's got.
I don't necessarily. He's got a case.
It's there.
There's just so many.
He's entering that pantheon of point guards when it's where really it's just Magic and
him at this point.
Magic.
Yeah, it's Magic and Steph.
I think he's definitely surpassed Stockton. He's surpassed Nash. He's surpassed Kidd. I'd say he's surpassed Big O.
He surpassed Pablo Prigioni. Oh my!
No, not Pablo. Pablo is in a whole different pantheon. But we're getting to the Magic talks, and I just want to defend Magic a little bit because this is recency bias. Magic was that guy. Magic he really was that guy. Magic only played I think 11 seasons in the NBA before or 12 seasons before he had to retire. And he had to come back later and play another one. When he retired, he led the NBA in assists before he was eventually passed by Kidd and Stockton. He would listen if he kept playing through his prime, and which he still had a few years left of his prime. There's really no telling what Magic could have done. And even before then, Magic rose the league to hometown level, to a name level. That's all Magic and Bird. And Magic was really the better player out of those. He won 5 championships, 3 MVPs. He did that in right now a shorter time than Curry did, and he still has the more accolades, the more championships, the more MVPs. So people are saying Steph's the best. I just want to pump the brakes a little bit on that and just be no, hey, look at this Magic guy. It's still Magic. Curry's right now has a huge case to beat him.
Yeah, I feel like he's got to be at least second. He's definitely second.
He's on the right track.
Would you say he's the best shooting point guard of all time?
He's the best shooter ever.
Period.
Okay.
There's no question.
I'm not disagreeing at all.
I was once on the train where it's it's Ray Allen up until Curry passed him in threes. I'm what? Curry passed him in all with regular season plus postseason. No, Curry's the best shooter.
Yeah.
It's not even.
I think I realized that once 2016 hit and he was pulling up from 30.
Yeah.
I'm just eye test.
Just literally just use the eye test.
Yeah, just watch.
Curry is the best shooter of all time.
And I don't think the thing is too. I'm not going to show my kid Steph Curry because I don't want that's a terrible shot for anyone else ever. That is horrible. I don't want my kid walking out there pulled up from 45.
Unless your kid is lacing it 9 times out of 10.
If he's making it, he's making it. But you got to work your way out. He is just such a.
Wait, you're telling me you don't pull from 30 from the start?
No. But
not taking high enough risks.
But I feel like what I think everyone is realizing too is watching a guy like Steph Curry is just it's a privilege and a treat, and I feel like we're finally realizing it again that this is we're never gonna see something like this again, and it's
like watching LeBron play in his prime, but not hating him.
Exactly, because how could
LeBron was hated? I will still fight this. LeBron in Miami were his prime years. Those were his best years of his career.
2012, 2013, LeBron was the best basketball player I've ever seen.
I thought that was already the group opinion.
Some people want to say first Cleveland, second Cleveland.
No, first Cleveland was not
LeBron in Miami was the best LeBron had, but everyone hated LeBron.
First Cleveland was his
no one
introduction to the league.
But towards the back end, he was still ridiculous. Either way, people spent so much time hating LeBron those 4 years that they really didn't get to enjoy the greatness that he had. We did, but
I did because
sorry, you're a Magic
fan.
All right,
but it's good to see even when the Warriors were at their peak, I was still rooting for Curry, but it was hard to see Curry's greatness when he knowingly took a step back and is being like as letting Kevin Durant do his thing. But now getting to see it all again, it's so nice to see.
Yeah.
It really is just like what Danny said. It's just fun.
Yeah. And the best part is Steph Curry's a great guy. Like there's no reason to hate the guy.
No reason to hate Steph.
He's done nothing wrong. He never like betrayed a team, quotation marks I'm putting
Kevin
in
Durant.
because
Kevin
he was
Durant,
right to
Kevin
leave.
Durant betrayed 2 teams.
He was right to leave OKC. That's
Was
a
he
whole other
though?
debate. I'm with him on that. But
That's more of a coaching issue than.
But anyway, like Steph Curry has done nothing wrong. Like he's just great to watch. Do we have time to touch on LA, or do you want to go right to predictions?
Not a lot. I do want to point out one thing.
Right.
Well, the Lakers are also 8-8. Struggles come a lot, I think, just because like LeBron hasn't been playing. But Taylor Horton-Tucker in the 3 games that he's played, he's averaging 23 points.
Yeah, he's playing well.
Actually?
Yeah,
he's
Taylor
playing well.
Horton-Tucker is.
Holy.
Yeah, that was very surprising to me to look at.
Oh wait, I wanted to touch on one more Laker thing. If I remember correctly, this is the last year of LeBron's Laker contract.
No, you're signing extension.
Yeah, you did.
Ugh. When did he resign? What?
This offseason.
Yeah.
How many years?
2? Right?
I think he's timing it up perfectly for when Bronny
Can't you
when
go to
Bronny
New York, LeBron.
He's never coming to New York.
Yeah, I
he's
know.
timing it perfectly for when Bronny is going to be draft eligible. He's going to go to where Bronny goes. He's timing it up. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
All right.
So wait, so if Bronny gets drafted by the Knicks,
Then you could probably
Then probably the Knicks, but the Knicks probably won't be drafting Bronny.
yes.
All right.
Yeah, the Knicks are not drafting
I
Bronny,
know.
bud. All right. That concludes that.
Predictions next.
Predictions next.
And a secondary hot take.
No,
You're saying-
no,
yeah,
no
Vince
more-
got
no
Vince
more
got
hot
a take
takes.
You want-
cooking.
Yeah.
No, there are no more hot takes.
No, there's
We've read them all.
Yeah. Go Heat.
go Magic. Woo.
Go Knicks.
For
Bing.
real though, go Heat.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.